So please help me welcome Dr. Kevin Manderville.
I'm not going to play them at the same time, I promise. I'm not that cool. It's kind of funny to have like a digital tuner on a 19th century guitar, so don't tell the guitar gods. Good evening. Can everybody hear me? Yes. All right, cool, good. All right. Welcome. My name is Kevin Manderville. I'm very, very excited to be here performing for you. Very excited to be performing on this guitar in particular. This is the first time I think I've ever performed on something that wasn't a modern guitar, like in front of people. So, yeah, here we go. But this is a replica of a 19th century guitar played by guitarists like Johann Caspar Merz, who I'm about to play, Napoleon Coast, and Mattiega, and a bunch of other composers from the time. And this guitar was lent to me by the Altamira Guitar Company, which Dr. Wilder was mentioning before, that I'm involved with. So I'm very excited to be playing this. I'm doing actually a concert video, I think in about a month or so, for them, and I think I'm going to play this guitar. So. But anyway, I'm going to play 3 pieces by Johann Caspar Merz, who's probably my favorite 19th century composer. And I'm playing a set of pieces from a large collection called the Bardenklang, which stands for Bartik Sounds. So I'm going to play 3 pieces. The first one's called Einmalwiener. The second one is Abendlied. And then the third one is called Mazurka. So I hope you enjoy it. One more thing about this guitar. So for you perfect pitch people out there, it's tuned a little bit lower than standard. So we typically tune to A440. This is actually A430, so it's a little bit different. So just wanted to warn you in case your ears start bleeding for you perfect pitch people out there. Thank you. So we go from 19th century Vienna to 21st century Portland, Oregon, because why not? So the next set of pieces that I want to play are pieces that I heard several years ago and just fell in love with them. There are 24 preludes by the American composer Brian Johansson. And Johansson has written lots of guitar music, and unfortunately it's not played very often, but a lot of it's really, really good. And he's also written for other genres, choir pieces and orchestral works, piano sonatas, and all kinds of fun stuff. But these little pieces they're just really fun to play. So I chose 6. The first one I chose, number 5, is a little waltz. The one that I chose after that, I believe it's number 10, is a piece that he wrote. It was actually inspired by a guitar that came into a guitar luthier's shop, Jeffrey Elliott. It was a Torres. And if you know about guitars, a Torres was the guitar that Francisco Tárrega played. And it came into the shop for some repairs, and they found a little bit of music inside of the guitar. And apparently this Torres was one that Tárrega played a lot. So of course, Jeffrey Elliott was excited, called Brian Johansson over, hey, we just discovered this new Tárrega piece. And Johansson played through it and said, no, we didn't. But it gave him an idea for a new guitar. So Johansson commissioned a guitar and wrote a little piece that he put inside the instrument. And then, of course, after he wrote it, Johansson shredded it in a shredder, and then he's like, wait a minute, I kind of liked what I wrote. So he improvised it, and then it became this number 10. Then number 16 is a little jazzy sort of, you hear this little walking bass line, so it's a lot of fun to play. Number 19 is a beautiful little piece. There's a quote in there from a pop song that Johansson said that he used to hate. Couldn't stand the song. He said it was a pop song written just to be a pop song. I don't really want to give you like a cue, like, this is the part, but you'll hear it, right? And we'll discuss when we're having coffee and cake afterwards. You'll see who can guess the tune. And then number 23, he said it's a piece that's trying to find itself. And then number 24 is a Return Home. So 6 preludes by Brian Johansson. I will say it's a weird transition going from modern guitar, 19th century guitar, and then modern guitar again. So. I know you can't wait till the reception, so who thinks they heard something in that 19th prelude that was familiar? Some of the people have heard me play before. You guys aren't gonna say it, but anyone? Anyone? So listen, I'll do it again. Not the whole piece, just. That sound familiar? Yeah, that's right, yeah. So I guess he wasn't Kool and the Gang fans, but you know. How can you not like them? Anyway, so the next piece I'm gonna play, there's no pop quotes in it, but it's a piece that I heard actually a couple of months ago, and it's probably really dumb to try to learn something, like a month before a concert, but it's good to live on the edge, I guess. But I heard this piece a couple of months ago and just fell in love with it. I thought it was really cool. And it's a piece by Claudia Montero. So she was an Argentinian composer. She won Latin Grammys, and she, I think, passed away a couple years ago of cancer. And And she only wrote 2 guitar pieces. She wrote this 3-movement work and then a really short piece. One thing that I've been wanting to do is just, get away from playing music by a bunch of dudes. And one of my good friends, who's a Canadian guitarist, she always bugs me to play. She's like, you need to, and this is what she said, not, she said, you need to play more music by chicks. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll play more women composers. I'll be correct. So, but anyway, it's a really cool piece. I really like it. It's definitely, you hear the Argentinian influence of the tango and the milonga, in the work. So I hope you enjoy it. This might be the unofficial Texas premiere of this piece. I don't think it's ever been played here. So judging by my Google searches, I don't think it's been played in the U.S. that much. So I think once people know about it, maybe that'll change. So I hope you like it. This is Tres Colores Porteños by Claudia Montero. Thank you so much. So we've reached the end of the program. I want to thank Dr. Wilder for inviting me, for Professor Eddie Healy for recommending me. Thank you very much. I remember being here last year when one of my favorite guitarists, Augustin Biederman, performed here. So I think some of you guys probably saw him. So when Dr. Wilder said, "Hey, you're going to do the same slot," I'm like, "Oh, okay, great, that's cool," you know. So it's an honor to be here performing for you guys in that same slot that he had last year. The last piece I'm going to play for you is another piece that's rarely performed. If you've been to a lot of guitar concerts, you probably see there's a trend here. I do like playing things that are a little bit out of the ordinary, just because there's a lot of great guitar repertoire out there that is ignored. So I try to play some so you can hear it. Anyway, so the last piece is by Dutch composer Peter van der Stack, who's written mostly didactic pieces. He's written some ensemble works, but he's got a few very cool concert-worthy pieces. And this one I heard another favorite guitarist of mine, Jan Bartlema, performed this several years ago and just fell in love with it. So I hope you like it. This is 3 songs from the Song of Solomon. 3 moves from the Song of Solomon. It's a short, but I think a very profound work. So again, thank you for coming, and look forward to seeing you guys for some coffee and cake. So thank you.